Hello everybody and welcome back to the House of Storm and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. In the last video, my stream ended prematurely. For some reason, it cut out. And I did another one. It was really short. It was like 10 minutes and I was feeling tired. And I was like, you know what? And, it was like an hour later and I couldn't sleep. And I'm like, you know what? Let's play. And now we're going to travel to Talberg to be closer to the objective. Yes, we want to fast travel to this location. And it is going to kill our energy. This has been an amazing game so far, though. We are still pretty far away from it. It says fail, so we probably lost some money or something, because last time I did that I was like a beggar. Okay, now the gate's open, we're actually allowed back in. Now we're gonna try and find somewhere to sleep for a bit. Wish there was like beds up here, I could just sleep in one. I really don't want to wait till daytime to sleep though. I mean, cause look, our energy's at I mean, it's not super low. But by the time we sim the daytime, because I am not going around in the night, it's gonna be, we're gonna be at like 50 or something. All the taverns have inns. Also, your horse can't. Yes, he can. Get him over here. Why are you up? Can we sleep here? No, we can't.
No, let me sleep.
No, get up.
Oh, no, my God, no. Let me sleep.
Let's skip 2 hours, guys, and see if it'll let me sleep in one of these beds to replenish my energy. And they're all still sleeping.
You're the young fellow who came here from Skalitz half dead, aren't you?
Yes, that'll be me. Why?
The lady at the castle was asking after you. She wants to talk to you.
Oh.
Ah, I'll go and see her then. Thank you.
Very well. Don't make her wait.
Oh, shit. We better go do that, guys. Oh, there is a bed. Thank God. I only need 5 hours of sleep. There you go. Nourishment should be good, and let's go see the lady of the castle. That is not the right way. There we go. Alright guys, it's gonna be difficult finding her probably. Well, this isn't even the real part of town, right? Oh wait, yeah it is. I feel like it'd have to be up here. Maybe in here though. God, why is everything a private area? I think she's up one more. We just woke her up, that's smart.
The Lord be praised. What's on your mind?
I heard you wanted to talk to me, my lady.
It's true. I need something from you.
How can I help?
My cousin, young Sophie, is going to be wed. It will be an entry into a new life, and I want everything to be perfect for her. I'm looking for a few things to give her as a gift, and you're going to find them for me.
My lady, why me?
Normally I'd let the Chamberlain take care of it, but he doesn't have any taste. I can't trust him with this. And I've been told no task is too challenging for you. Is that not true?
It will be my honor, my lady.
I need you to pick up an ornamental crown from Sasau for Sophie, wine from a merchant in Ratai, and a roan from the stable in Ujits.
Who am I supposed to pick up the wine from?
From Conrad Hagen in Ratai. He's the only person in the whole region who can supply a genuinely good wine. And believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Here you go. That should be enough.
And the ornamental crown?
I had the engravers in Sasau make it, but now they've written to say it will take a while longer. That just won't do. The wedding is almost upon us, and I need it. Go and see Master Jeronim Slesky and pick it up.
You said a roan from Ujits.
Precisely. It's a beautiful animal. Wait till you see it. Dietrich said he'd ride it here himself, but I can already imagine how he'll end up killing himself on that horse. But you, so young and vigorous.
Wine, a roan, and a crown. I can handle that.
Thank you, Henry. I just wish there were others here I could trust so well.
So it really wants me to go to 3 different locations and pick this stuff up. Guys, look at this. So we're definitely gonna do this later. That'll probably be an off-stream quest. Alright guys, we're good to go. Okay, I was trying to climb over that, but I guess it's not gonna let me. Alright guys, let's ride. Alright guys, so we're going to find the limping bandit and... what was it called? Yeah, we're looking for the Niehoff bandit and Ushitz. Probably pronounced that totally wrong, but that's okay. We got a decently long ride ahead of us. Crispy Slavitz Forest. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong too. Be ready for a lot of mispronounced words. Our horse has really good stamina. Yep. Find out where the limping bandit lives. Awesome. Mogon. Alright guys, time to start some shit in this town. Now this is another one of the major cities.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
There is one. A crooked bastard he is too. I hope you're here to take him away. He lives in a cottage at the end of the village by the road to Rattay.
Well, that was easy. Visit Lubosh. This is a very big town. Is his name really Limpy Lubosh? That is terrible.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here. That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
And the key to St. Peter. This is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Scallis, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
There are no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say you had a limp?
Shit. Allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Jesus. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crufter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him.
What is with the camera angle?
Kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhoff raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk. So you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
Another thing about Lubosh.
So we can learn to read. That'll be cool. And game save. And, sorry.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Leiper. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhoff, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time. And then yesterday, he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest. I never saw him do that before. Probably had a bad conscience.
Thank you.
That's all. Thank you.
God bless.
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him fairly hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. No one heard anything. An inscription in blood. Pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning. But who? And a bandit who knows how...
So let's go learn how to read. So we can come back here. He'll probably make us do something in exchange for him helping us read.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor your king.
So do we actually just stay here for a couple days reading?
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit.
Oh, we actually have levels in reading. That's kind of cool.
There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Okay, so it's some things are, I believe, out of order because of our reading level.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned? No need to rush.
Okay, I didn't know I really had to pay attention. One day a countryman going to the nest of his goose found there an egg all yellow and glittering. When he took it up, it was heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played upon him. But he took it... But he took it home on second thoughts, and soon found his delight that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning the same thing occurred, and he soon became rich by selling his eggs. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, thinking to get at... Shit, what could that word be? Oh, to get at once all the gold. Once to get something about it. Okay, so he got selfish. Isn't that actually based on? Isn't that like based on a real story? Not a real story, but like it is a story or something.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable. And the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read them?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Oh gosh. Is this our new book? Oh no. Oh, I cannot read that.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non lique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well,
No,
there's
no way I
nothing
just
more I
guessed
can
that
teach
right.
you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot, wiser.
Okay, so guys, now we can actually read a little bit now. So we need to go back to his body and read that passage. Oh, there he is. Yep, here's his house.
Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. For whom? Why? Maybe the gang had a falling out.
How does that say
A bandit
Judas?
who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
Alright, let's go talk to the priest now.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practice with a stick. Reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's great.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances. And this is one of them.
Oh, look at that. Speech is +3. It'll be at an 8.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him. But if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
I'm gonna kill this
Worse
priest.
than the death of innocent Christians. Worse than the murderer escaping punishment.
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre.
If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening. In the tavern. Over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Oh god, can I kill him now? Yeah, I don't think killing a priest would probably earn us any good points. This is a private area. Alright guys, we're gonna go to the tavern with the priest. He's trying to figure out a way to help us out. We're just gonna eat people's food. This is the tavern, right? Oh. This is the evening time, right?
God be with you.
I guess we're waiting for the priest. Are you in here now, priest? Yes, he is.
The blessings of our Lord be...
And with you, lad. Take a seat. I'm sorry I can't tell you everything, but maybe we can work something out. But first, I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovner. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujit, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumors aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarreled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujit is in Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. The tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days.
I feel bad. I don't think we've had one fight in this episode yet.
Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive fur. While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough.
Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
We have a new level. I love how drinking's a skill in this. That's amazing. Bravo, Warhorse. Bravo. That's a cool little cutscene. What is going on right now? They are drinking way too much. I can't even walk.
Bailiff, come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk. The curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Can't do that to a priest like that.
Henry, back me up.
Are we about to fight with a priest? This is amazing. No way are we about to fist fight right now. We learned music? That's cool. Oh god, we're drunk, aren't we?
think because I'm a man of
That is amazing. Oh, we are going to jail for that.
So, my dear, wouldn't you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
They can say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dear. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a buffoon.
You were drinking with us. We are so drunk. Oh, this is gonna come back to haunt us.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody hell.
And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
What the hell is going on in this game?
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here.
We are terrible. I am sorry, everyone. Oh my god. Okay, I guess there's nudity in this.
Say, Henry.
Oh god.
Ride of our own.
Oh, this is gonna get flagged. Really quick, it's gonna get flagged. That's amazing. And we were just talking with Teresa too. Oh, we're terrible.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
You're a priest. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? That's amazing.
Godwin, you beast. Get up. Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards.
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. We have a wonderful time.
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
So who did we sleep with? Did we sleep with his
Step on in my head.
his assistant?
Oh, my guts. My poor suffering stomach. What was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something.
What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you.
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Radzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
We just leveled up like crazy in drinking.
Well, alright. I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
If you're just coming into the stream, guys,
What do you want me to do?
you missed the most best drunken night with this priest right here. Go back like 10 minutes.
That's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
Oh, I don't have the agility for this. It's only by 1.
Never show up. Swill.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you.
Look at him. Mother of God, any minute now he'll throw up.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
Are we still drunk?
In nomine Patris et Filii
et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem.
Brothers and sisters,
Oh, that must have been the girl we slept
you may
with.
have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us...
Oh, I'm about to mess this sermon up.
Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Curious which one of them would puke first.
Brothers and sisters,
that
Oh,
boy has a cheek.
I didn't mean to skip that, guys. I'm sorry.
one should not believe in the church.
He's right.
Damn it! I keep hitting the wrong button.
It is the corruption of God's plague, enemies, and it is all
Oh, we
due.
we
They
failed
think
that one.
sins can be washed away by money, and they sell indulgence.
Prague didn't do much for his...
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates, and let us remember, he who...
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
I'm not trying to skip it, guys, but I mean, this doesn't really
Jesus
matter.
did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they... What if the
Yes,
devil
it
himself
worked.
were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
We're so drunk still.
Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honor to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
Did we do good, guys? I think we did good. Sorry I skipped some of it. I really didn't mean to. I was trying to, to skip to see if well, I guess I kind of meant to, like, see if we succeeded in the persuasion or not. We had one...
Considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was...
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a silver tongue.
I don't suppose I'll ever get to
Okay, we succeeded, guys. We did the sermon.
God does forgive a penitent.
He's the worst priest ever.
Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you?
Well, now Lubosh came to me shortly after it happened. And his conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubosh kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubosh killed the murderer and he's dead too. Trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
If anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
What a night, guys. So I think it's because we're drunk right now. Yeah, we're drunk still. Alright guys, we have to track down Riki now. So when you are drunk, I guess you can't run. Because I'm trying to sprint right now and I can't. Well, our reputation's probably bad here, isn't it? Oh no, it's actually really... Wait. What does that mean, though? God, do I owe money or something? I still don't think that we've had one fight. I guess we have a lot of fast traveling to do. Alright. Now we are no longer drunk, but we are hungover. Oh yeah. Alright guys, let's go find them. Oh yeah, shit, we can learn alchemy.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Hey, you know me. I'm sure I'm doing nothing right now. Yeah, let's just get out of here. I don't know how to do alchemy. Come on, Pebbles. There we go. Damn it. Trying to take a shortcut, it's not working. Oh, here we go. I still don't think we fought this whole video with anyone. Alright guys, I'm not sure how far we are from our destination, but at least with the horse we're kind of flying. Ooh. Yeah, we're tired too, so look at our health. And we died. Oh great. I don't know where the last time it saved. Oh yeah, I know, all the way in the damn beginning. Oh, excuse me, guys. Alright guys, I am going to end the stream here for the night. We'll be back on tomorrow. So as you see, we had a crazy night with the priest. Crazy night. If you do go back and watch it, warning, there's some nudity in it. I'll be putting an 18 plus on this video. But anyways, thank you so much for being a guest in the House of Storm. And thank you so much for your love on this series. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. You guys all have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.